Everybody see the recordings going. All right, everybody, welcome. Sorry about the technical delays. I don't know why, but it wouldn't allow us to stream on Facebook tonight. So hopefully all of you will join us on the Zoom. And we are recording this, so it will be posted on the Vision team, the Power team, and the Dream team in that order. So tonight I'm just blessed. I was telling the team here, Robert and Aaron and Carlos earlier, that I've just thought of this as a journey. We've been talking so much about how we're on this journey to success, and everybody's got kind of a different journey, but the end result, just very, very close to us, is the convention in October. And seeing that we're on a 59-day journey now, we're on this journey to the convention, and everybody's got a different place they want to be, a different position they want to be, a different rank they want to be, a different amount of people that they want to bring on their team, and so forth. So it has become a journey that I wanted to get the incredible servant leaders that we have here on us with us tonight, and just kind of give us some advice, give us some idea of what that journey means to them and how they can help us get from 59 days to 0 on this journey and be at that place that we really want to be. Everybody's going to have a different place they want to be. So I wanted to ask Robert and Aaron and Carlos to give their ideas, tips, concerns, just thoughts about what this journey means to them and how that can help us. So I'm gonna start with Carlos and go right around the hoop here and end up with Robert. So Carlos, take it away.
All right, awesome, guys. So thank you. It is an honor to be among you guys. You know, the legendary Robert Hollis, the legendary Aaron Parker, you know, Ron Deering, you know, legendary himself, and just amongst the team here, it's just amazing. So, folks, here's the thing. All right, I'm gonna be the first to admit this. I have never, ever been to a live event. Okay, and that's probably one of the reasons why I have never had success until now. All I've been doing is just, since Aaron Parker and Ron Deering and Robert Hollis have placed it in my heart, Carlos, you got to get to this event. Carlos, you got to get to this event. And I'm pushing to get to that at least 25K by the time I get to that event. I've been 10K 3 months in a row now, okay? We got to get to 25K, then 50K, and then 100K. And ever since that, I've been pushing and focusing on attending this awesome event that's coming up less than 2 months from now, okay, 59 days from now. Because I've had that central focus, it has pushed me, and it's like giving me wind beneath my wings like nothing else before, because I want to be at the best that I can be along with my team when I get there. And I'm telling you, when you focus on that, and you just keep focused on it and just take action every single day in that direction, nothing is going to stop you, because when you do that, that's it. You know, one of the things that I've learned from Robert Hollis and Aaron Parker and Ron Deering and Ray Higdon and all the gurus out there, okay, when you're in this kind of industry, it's really about two things: tools and events. Well, guess what? I was only doing half of it. I was only doing the tools. I wasn't doing the events part. I'm like, nah, I don't got to go to the event. I don't got to go to the event. I realize now how important these events are. And I would say that it's made a big difference in terms of the production that I've done. That's why I never had the success that I'm having today. It's because of these fine gentlemen, you know, following a system and just staying focused on going to Vegas, baby. I will see you guys there. I'm so excited. I want to hug all of you guys, give you guys my love, and just take awesome pictures. That's it. I'm getting my selfie stick ready. I've got an awesome little selfie stick that I'm going to be taking a lot of live video and pictures with you guys. So, guys, focus on Vegas. Do whatever you got to do to get there. You got to room with somebody, whatever it takes. You got to drive down there. Vegas all the way, baby. I'll see you guys there. That's all I got to say. Love you guys. Woo!
That is awesome. Aaron, take it away.
Yes, sir. Thank you, Ron Deering. First of all, Ron, thank you for this incredible idea, the journey to Vegas. And Carlos, that's incredible. I mean, you know, you've made the commitment to be at the event, and this is going to be your first company convention ever. It's just, I mean, I'm just like goosebumps. Like, I've been to so many, and to imagine that this could be someone's first, your very first. And for so many people watching this, this could be your first. And for this, of all the events, of all the things to be your first, it's just unbelievable. And I just want to first off show everyone, by the way, I've got my countdown back here, 59 days. Every day I'm changing that number. And so what it does is it becomes just all consuming, and realizing there's so many things that we can accomplish as individuals, as business owners, as professionals in network marketing that can be accomplished over the next 59 days. And if you become laser focused over the next 59 days leading up to this event, not only is your success going to explode from Vegas, but those of you who get serious now and build up your momentum now, and you get to Vegas and you've already built up that momentum, it's going to be mind-boggling to see what can happen for you and your business. I can just share you personally, I've been in the industry now which is kind of mind-boggling. I started in network marketing 20 years ago when I was 18, and I've been to a ton of events. And, you know, one of the single biggest decisions and single catalysts that I've seen that has created some of the biggest success stories in the industry, it happens at company conventions. There's a magical thing that happens to you when you get there, when you see hundreds, even I believe we're going to have anywhere from 1,000 to 2,000 people at this convention, the biggest ever in the company's history. And when you are there experiencing this, and you're getting the announcements and you're getting the promotions and the updates and new products and all the just incredible things that are going to be happening, and that you get to be there to experience it live, something is going to happen inside of you that's going to help you really see what's possible in this business. And I can tell you from personal experience that in 2012, when I was broke as a joke, I was working 2 jobs, I was struggling paycheck to paycheck to support my wife and 2 little beautiful girls, I went to an event. And that event, I couldn't barely afford to go to. And my wife said, honey, you got to go. You got to be there. And I had to sleep on the couch of my friend in his hotel room because I couldn't even afford to get my own room. And I had just enough to get there, to get to this event. And the things that happened at this event transformed me into a 6-figure earner in the network marketing industry. Within 6 months of that event, I was making double in my home business than what my jobs were paying me within 6 months. And so I'm sharing that story with you because something magical can happen for you too. And it could be the fork in the road. And you might be in a difficult situation where it's like, well, plane tickets and travel and these things that you think are roadblocks standing in your way that are going to prevent you from being there. But I'm here to suggest to you right now that those things that you think are standing in your way might just be a test to see how bad do you really want success. And what if whatever the investment was for you to be there, what if it created something inside of you, and over the next 59 days, you just, boom, created this huge success story for yourself? Because what you could do right now today is make a decision that you're going to be on stage getting your 5K, 10K, 25K promotion, award, recognition. And when you get laser focused and you're on a mission and you have a deadline to reach that goal, I'm telling you, magical things can happen. And there's one final thought I want to leave you with. When you're there, you're going to say something, I promise you, I promise. Here's what you're going to say to yourself. I wish I had more people here in my team. And so it starts with you. If you haven't got your ticket yet, log into your back office, get your ticket now, because Josh has already planted the seed that this thing's going to sell out. It's going to sell out.
Yep.
Don't miss out. Get your ticket now and let your whole team know. I got my ticket. I'm going to Vegas. Post in the groups. Post in whatever group you're in where you found this. Let everyone know I got my ticket. I'm going to Vegas. Tag your whole team and encourage them to be there with you, because that's the one thing you're going to say. I wish I had more people in my team here at this event with me, is what you're going to say. Either way, I can't wait to meet all of you. We're going to celebrate. It's going to be amazing, life-changing. I can't wait to see all of you in Vegas.
Aaron
Thank you.
Aaron and Carlos, thank you so much. And Ron, thank you for having me on here. It's an honor. All I can tell each and every one of you is virtually every award other than this one right here. Where is it? Where? This one. Every one of these awards, they don't mail these to you. You get handed them on stage in front of thousands of people. And let me share with you one incredible thing. There's logic in our mind, and then there's emotion that we get in our hearts. And there's a thing called a significant emotional event. And when you get triggered on an emotional level, it'll make you be able to walk through walls. Now, a dear friend of a lot of ours just recently passed, Halverson, Mark Halverson. And when me and my sons, I took my sons to watch him and Jonathan Budd. And here's what he said. When people, ask him, tell me what happened to get you to not be scared and just to call everyone and to talk to everyone. Mark Halverson and Jonathan Budd seen a guy named Frank Kern. And while he was on stage and they watched these other successful people walk across the stage, there's going to be two groups of people. One group of people are going like, that person's a jerk. They got an ego. I don't know what's wrong with that person. Why? Because it doesn't match your personality trait. But there's never been an event that I've gotten people to where all of a sudden someone walks across there and what they said pierced your spirit and entered your heart. And there's no way, if I could figure out how to bottle what I just said to you guys, I'd be a multi-billionaire. Because I could just walk up and go, ping, and put that in your heart, and we got another 100K. So what it is Mark Halverson said this, and I want to give him the kudos for this, is he said during the whole seminar from his elbow to his shoulder, him and Jonathan Budd had black and blue marks from elbowing each other going, if that guy can do it, we can crush this. Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? We can do this. And some of you are watching this video right now and you still haven't had that prick in your heart where you said, I can do this. If I knew how to get people there without events, I would do it. I don't know how. So if you guys know my story, it is exactly that. The first 2 weeks I was in multi-level, everything they were telling me to do, nothing worked. And I was doing what they told me to do. And then all of a sudden, thank God he no longer lives, Peter Wilson, which was one of my upline, let's call him 10Ks, reached out to me and he said, Robert, if you don't go to the event, I am not working with you anymore. None of us are working with you anymore. And I went, dude, you know I don't have any money. And he goes, people either find a way or they find excuses. And I went, I didn't have money, you guys. I drove a piece of garbage Toyota Celica there. I couldn't even pay for parking. I parked, miles away, walked there. And when I got there, it was exactly what I thought it was. Listen closely, you guys. I'm going to tell you what I thought it was. A bunch of people on Kool-Aid, a giant cult thing, a bunch of raw stuff. And I went there and I got in. I remember it cost me $129. I borrowed the money and I was sitting there and I'm just telling you guys, I don't remember a time in my life where I was that pissed and upset. because of two reasons. One, I was going like everybody walks across here like it's the easiest damn thing in the world. It's not. I've worked hard. I've called everybody. I've gone in the faces of everybody. It's not working for me. You know what I mean? So while these people are walking across the stage, I was getting more and more and more upset. I now know it's the universe, right? So I'm getting more and more upset. And then this guy walks across stage. I was at LA at the Western Bonaventure. And this guy walks across and he's Mideastern. And he walks up and he says, I've been in country a couple months. I get second Mercedes building new home. I love this country. And I was like, I am going to kill this dude. I'm going to kill him. And A-type personality, I waited for him to get off stage. All his downline was swarming him, got flowers for him. I was going like, what the hell is going on, right? And when he finally got done and I respectively waited, I walked up to him and I said to him, listen, please tell me what you do. He goes, everyone I can touch, I go up and say, you want to make money? Yes, no. And I went, what if they ask you a question? I look at him and say, you answer my question first. You want to make money? Yes, no. And I go, okay, yes. He goes, I put you in front of Money Man. You know Jeff? I go, no. Jeff Roberti, Money Man. I put you in front of his video. You ready to go? And I go, yeah. And he goes, that's what you do. Who's your Money Man? And I went, what? He goes, who's your Money Man?
Robert Hollis.
And I said, I don't know. And he says, who's your upline? I started naming names and he didn't know him, Aaron. Carlos. I said, do you know this guy? Craig, do you know Sean? No. And he goes, keep going. And I go, okay, Sherry. Oh, he goes, Sherry Sharman, yeah? Bill Gould, you Money Man? You call Bill on Monday. I was at an event. And I called Bill on Monday, met with him that weekend for a training. The rest is history. Made $10,000, $10,210 in the next 30 days. So, but see, I was working hard, but I was working hard doing the wrong things. But not only doing the wrong things, I wasn't inspired with the right intention and belief and faith that I could do it. When I left that event, I was going, if someone can come in America with broken English and get to the top of the company, then I got to shut up and listen. So I don't know how I can influx what I just shared with you. And here's the last thing I'll share with you on how to trick your mind. Go online and buy your airplane ticket. Go online and buy your airplane ticket. Because that's the one that's the commitment. When you buy the airplane ticket, it's like you find out how to get there. Now, guess what you'll do too? Is once you buy your airplane ticket and make the commitment to get there, then guess what? If you're going, you're going. It's weird what happens in your head, because then Carlo calls me up. Well, Robert, you know, I think I got my kids that weekend. You know, we're going to go to an amusement park. And I'm going, yeah, Carlos, you're right. Families first. And, you know, yeah, you're right. You shouldn't do it. If I bought a ticket and it's already paid for and I had to put it on my mom's credit card, Carlos is freaking going because I'm going. So, Carlos, you going? Well, listen, I got my kids. Listen, you want the best holidays in the world for your kids? Yeah. Tell them you're going to have to put this one on hold. You got to be in Vegas. See what I mean? And it's like, so people are trying to figure out, where do I get that backbone to get my group to go? Show them your ticket, like Aaron said. Get your ticket, post it. For those of you that are driving, I've driven across the whole country to go to events. I say, listen, I'll pick you up. Carlos, I'll drive to Chicago, pick you up, then we'll drive to Vegas. I've had cars full, and the more people I got at the events, the more that the next event I had more people. And at the next event, I had more people. And at the next event, I had more people. Wait a minute. Yeah. And then the first event, a few people walked the stage. The next event, twice as many walked the stage. The next event, twice as much as that walks the stage. There's nothing more fulfilling in the world than setting at an event and watching people in your organization walk the stage and get trophies. Nothing in the world. Nothing. So it's going to be a pleasure watching all three of these gentlemen walk the stage. I'll be in the front row, hopefully, crying my frickin' eyeballs out because I just know their hearts and they deserve it, and so do you. See you at the event.
Woo! Robert Hollis, yes, the money man. Woo! That's all I do. I just say, watch the video with Robert Hollis. I got to get an accent, and it'll be easier for me.
Yep.
I love that. I just want to say one more quick thing for everybody watching. And by the way, Robert, what you just shared was absolutely priceless. Thank you for sharing that. Thank you for being here, for taking the time to jump out on this Zoom with us. We really, really appreciate it. You know, I think if there's just one or two people watching this who were on the fence and they were like, you know, I'm not sure, but now watching this, they're like, I got to figure it out. I got to make it happen. Then all of this was worth it because 1000%. I just want to really make sure everyone realizes the tremendous value besides everything that's going to be happening at the convention. Can you imagine being able to get a picture and or video with Robert Hollis? Like, I want to be there just to get a picture with Robert Hollis. I'm just saying. Like, I want a picture with Robert Hollis. I've never met the guy in person. He's a legend. And, I mean, just to be able to be there, to get a picture with Robert and all of the incredible leaders within the company, just that experience is worth being there because that gives you credibility, and that's going to give you more credibility with your prospects to be able to show the pictures, show the videos. I mean, there's tens of thousands of people in this company around the world. Only 1,000, 2,000 will be there. You could be a part of that small group to experience this catapult of momentum and success stories that are going to happen for those that are going to be at this event. And I heard something a long time ago, and it was that every single six-figure earner, and Robert, maybe you can help me out if I'm saying this wrong.
No.
But every six-figure earner in My Daily Choice right now is going to be at this event. And
absolutely.
Every future six-figure earner, they will all be at this event. So success leaves clues. If you want to if you want to increase your chances, increase your odds, and set yourself up for success with this company to become one of those six-figure earners, then this is a no-brainer. So log into your back office, guys, right here. You can see the countdown. There it is. Get my ticket. Don't wait. Do it before it sells out. Woo! Back to you guys.
Hey, I do got one quick thing to say about the event. I found out today that there's a special guest speaker going to be able to speak on stage, and that's our one and only Aaron Parker. So he's going to be speaking at the event. You guys got to come see him speak. I can't wait to get his autograph. So it's like, you guys got to be there.
Wow. I don't know about you guys, but I'm, you know, it's, but the hair is standing up on my arms. That is amazing. And I'm going to add to what Aaron said is, and this is what I've learned in 40 plus years of being around this, that everybody that goes to events doesn't end up being a six-figure earner, but every six-figure earner and above that I've ever known has gone to events. Okay? So understand that. Everybody that goes isn't going to end up being a six-figure earner, but I don't know any 6, 7, and 8-figure earner that hasn't gone to events, built from event to event, brought as many people as they can. And I, you know, my wife and I were talking this morning, and she said, "You're going to be able to meet Carlos face to face after all these years." I'm going to be able to meet Aaron after all these years. I'm going to be, you know, I've seen Robert Hollis. In fact, I even went out and I was listening to Jeff Roberti today on a number of his old trainings, and kind of looked up and did some statistics. And every time I did, who did I see at the top? Robert Hollis, Robert Hollis, Robert Hollis. to be able to be at this event and give you a big man hug. I can't wait. So
It's gonna be fun,
you
man.
know, I want to close it out with this. One of the biggest things, and Robert touched on this, one of the biggest and most heartfelt things that I'm gonna experience here, and Carlos and I were talking about this. I want my hands to be raw with clapping for our team crossing the stage.
Amen.
And here's what I'm going to tell you. We have 4 or 5 days left in this month. There's a lot of you that are going to the event already, that are going to October and on that journey to Vegas. You still have chance, whether you're a 5K or a no K at this point, by getting 3 people and walk across that stage.
Amen.
This company has given you the ability, and I can tell you from years of going to events and walking across that stage, you know, we talk about the hoopla and everything else, and all, you know, I've had people come up to me and say, "Oh, how do you stand that rah-rah?" And the next weekend, they've got paint on their faces and they're standing half naked on a bleacher in a professional football game.
I know.
And I'm getting excited because I'm in a place where I can change my legacy, change my family's life forever. So the most important thing you can do is on this journey, you've got a few more days. If you don't have 3, let us help you get those 3. Let us help you so that you're walking across the stage like those people that made 5K, 10K, 100K, and everything else. And you may have some of your people there walking across the stage for that same reason. This is going to be a monumental event for us. There are going to be so many things introduced. There are going to be so many things that are going to be shown us that we haven't seen as far as products and where the company's going. But even more than that, we're going to get to see those people that we've helped, those people whose lives we've touched. And just like Robert was talking about, it's going to go from here to here.
Yep.
And when it does, it's going to change your life. It's going to change your life forever. So God bless you all.
Carl,
Thank you
wait.
for joining.
Ron, look, I just got to give a shout out because while we've been doing this, Terrence Young just bought his ticket. Look at this, guys. Woo! Terrence, he just posted this in the group. He said, "Vegas, here I come." And he's got his confirmation of his ticket. Way to take action, Terrence. Woo!
That is amazing. That is amazing. Thank you, Aaron. So we've had, I wanted to keep this, you know, relatively short, but what a powerful tips on this journey. If you haven't taken anything away from this, take one thing. If you're not there, you are going to be missing the event of a lifetime. You are going to be missing something that you can't recoup. You can't get back. If you're telling yourself, I'll go next year. I'll go next year. Guess what? When my kids were growing up, I used to always tell them, when they asked me, "Can I have this, Dad?" I'd say, "Yeah, next Friday." Friday would get there and they'd say, "Well, it's Friday. Can I do it?" And I said, "Yeah, but it's not next Friday." Not next Friday. Next Friday. And next Friday and next event never comes. You have to be there now. God bless everybody. Thank you, Robert. Thank you, Aaron. Thank you, Carlos, for showing up.
Thanks, Ron. Thanks, Carlos.
Thank you, Aaron.
I can't wait to see you all in Vegas. God bless you.
All you guys.
God bless
God bless
you.
you guys.
Bye-bye.
Love you all. Woo! See you guys there.